The example given is that you have an iron rod, and if you place this iron rod in a fire, the iron will become what? Hot. If you touch someone with that iron rod, it will burn someone. But you cannot say the iron is burning somebody, because the nature of iron is to always be cool. But the fire which was present in that iron is burning everybody. But when you look that iron rod reddish, you also cannot discriminate what is fire and what is iron. So this state of oneness is called tadatmya. This tadatmya means how I can become somehow possessed by the moods of my Gurudeva. In the same way, like the manjaris, they do with Srimati Radhika. They are not like Radha, but whatever Radha feels, they will also feel by extension. Because they are tadatmya with Radha. They are different and non-different at the same time. Because the manjaris, they are like the expansion of Radha's qualities, or Radha's bodily features. Like the eye of Radha becomes one manjari. The beauty of Radha, Rupa, becomes Rupa manjari. The attachment she has for Krishna, Rati, that becomes another manjari. And all the different qualities, different aspects of her body will become one manjari. So manjaris are much more than the kaya vyuhas of the other gopis. Kaya vyuha means when Radha, she is duplicating herself in so many different varieties with less qualities than her. She's the one who is having the full quality. Like you take a printout from that machine, very, very perfect. Then you do a photocopy of that. That photocopy is never identical to the original one. And you take that photocopy, you take another photocopy. It will always reduce the quality. So in the same way, all the kaya vyuhas of Radha, all the gopis, they are like different moods of Radha, different aspects of Radha to serve Krishna. But they are not tadatmya with Radha. They cannot feel what Radha feels. But the manjaris can. Because as you see, in the structure of the plant itself, the manjari means that upper part, where the flower is there. So when the bumblebee when the bee will come to drink that nectar, you sit on top of the manjari. And then the whole branch will shake by the presence of that bumblebee. So Radha is the whole, shrub, is the whole plant. So in this way, we are like Gurudev's closest associates. Means we should be like that. And we should think like that also. We should never feel that Gurudev has gone, or he's separated, or he's far away. No. It depends on our vision, on our conception. Understand that Gurudeva is what? My life and soul. Gurudeva said, I am closer to you than the air you breathe. I am closer to you than the air you breathe. This is so powerful. Gurudeva is our very soul. Gurudeva Tatma. Only when we understand this point, then there is a very beautiful meeting happening inside ourselves. Very beautiful. And then you see that how Gurudev is always present. It's like so close, like that. Like face to face, very close. But we are looking towards the other side. We are not looking towards him. But once we look, then you see how close. He was always there. He was always there. So in this way, you should be very careful, because after the departure of the Acharya, a very dark period happens. It happens everywhere. It is a normal process. You cannot avoid. So right now we are in this period. The Srila Gurudeva has left very recent. So Bharati Maharaj also left very, very recent. So we should be very careful in order to not try to change the teachings of Gurudev, not try to change the teachings of Gurudev, the example, the behavior of Gurudev, what he has set up for us as a practice, as sadhana, his moods, not to change his words, not to say, oh, Gurudev, maybe he spoke this, but maybe he's meaning something else. It is happening in so many devotees. So many devotees are deviating and going here and there. And even saying that Gurudev was actually preaching something wrong, saying something wrong. He's not so expert, he's not so scholar. Even saying that he's not a Mahabhagavat, he's not Nitya Siddha, he's just Sadhana Siddha. It is happening. And why? No faith. You see? We see also this example in the life of Govinda, disciple of Shankaracharya. Once Shankaracharya was preparing to give class, and all his hundreds of disciples sitting there, all big Chaturvedi, Trivedi. And Shankaracharya delays to start. And they become agitated and ask him, what happened? Gurudev, why you are not starting? He say, because I'm waiting for everyone to come. No, everyone is here. You can definitely start. No. Someone is missing, definitely. No one is missing. And finally someone say, no, actually only Govinda is there, but he's taking care of your small things. He's very foolish. He does not even understand anything about Sanskrit or anything like that. So I need to wait for him. And Shankaracharya said no. As soon as Govinda came, Shankaracharya told him, Govinda, today you give class. Gurudev, how possible? I cannot speak anything. I don't know anything. Go and speak. Start speaking. Start speaking. And then he very eloquently began to speak many verses in Sanskrit and present the philosophy in such a way that no one has never heard before. All by the mercy of God. So, this life has actually no any value, no any meaning, if there is no real relationship with the Guru. Because you see, the only valuable thing in our life is Krishna and Radha, all the divine personalities. But we don't have the real relationship with them yet. Our only connection is with Gurudev. So Gurudev becomes actually more important than all of them for us. We don't know who are they, but we know who is Gurudev. With him we can trust. One time, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, he was in a morning walk and he asked to his disciples, do you know, why do you know Krishna is God? And they answered, oh, because the scriptures reveal him as God. And say, Prabhupada said no. Actually, Krishna is God because when you pray to him, he reciprocates with you. He hears your prayers and he changes your life. Isn't it? Say, yes, Prabhupada, yes. So that's why you know he's God. Okay. Next day, again, Prabhupada is coming and asking them, why, how do you know Krishna is God? Immediately everyone answered, because he reciprocates with us. And Prabhupada said, no. How is Prabhupada? Yesterday you told us like that. You don't know anything. You know Krishna is God because I told you. Otherwise, you have no relation with Krishna, you have no understanding of Shastra, you have nothing, no connection. Because I have faith for Krishna, I have seen Krishna, and I have understood the scriptures. Because I have faith, then you have faith for my faith. Otherwise, you have nothing. So in that way, So I wanted to also share one nice teaching of Srila Gurudeva and Srila Bharati Maharaj combinedly. Very simple but very nice. Every day we offer pranam to Tulasi Devi, na? Om Vrindaye Tulasi Devi Priyay Keshavasach. Vishnu Bhakti Pradedevi Satyavate Namah. Some devotees they will say Krishna Bhakti Pradedevi, others will say Vishnu Bhakti Pradedevi. Which one is correct?
In our books there's mentioned Krishna Bhakti in the books, you know?
Yes.
In the Mangalancharan, Krishna Bhakti.
Krishna Bhakti, yeah. But in fact, it is Vishnu Bhakti. Why? Because first, Srila Bharati Maharaj, he explains that in the Shastra, it is written Vishnu Bhakti. Why? Because also in the books has many mistakes also.
In scriptures, it is mentioned Vishnu Bhakti.
Yeah. Why, if you see Hari Bhakti Vilas, it is Vishnu Bhakti? Because Tulasi is not giving only Bhakti towards Krishna. She is giving towards all Vaikuntha avatars, all the Purushas. From Baladev to Narayana. Nishrinha, Vamana, Matsya, to everyone she is also giving because they are also Vishnu. Then if you say only Krishna, you are limiting the power of Vrinda Devi, of Tulasi. But Srila Gurudeva, he will explain what is the meaning of Vishnu. Because if Tulasi is giving only bhakti towards the Purushas, what about Shakti? She cannot grant bhakti towards Radha? Definitely, must. There are 5 personalities in Vrindavan who can give Krishna Prem. Krishna Prem is nothing else than Radha Prem. If you say Krishna Prem, it has many, actually varieties of Krishna Prem. Many varieties. Well, the topmost Krishna Prem, this is meaning Unatto Jalarasa, means Radha Prem, Gopi Prem. So, Vrinda, Jamuna, Gopishwar Mahadev, Jogamaya Purnamasi Devi, and Viraj Govardhan. These 5 personalities, they can bestow Gopi Prem. They can bestow Krishna Prem. So, why we say Vishnu Bhakti Pradedevi only? And what about Radha? What about, others, personalities who also deserve Bhakti? Because from the point of view of Manjaris, Radha is Aradha Devi. We are having Bhakti not only towards Krishna, but especially towards Radha. So Radha becomes our worshipable. So then what Srila Gurudeva he explains is that actually, what is the meaning of the word Vishnu? Vishnu means all pervasive. The one who is everywhere. This is the meaning of Vishnu. So Krishna is everywhere as Paramatma, right? But who is like Paramatma? He is inside the heart of everybody, right? All living entities. But who is inside the heart of Krishna? Radha. So Radha is more pervasive than Krishna. She is in one place where he is not. Because if he is everywhere, she is also everywhere because she is in his heart. But in himself she is there and he is not. So Radha is also Vishnu. Radha is also all pervasive. They cannot be separated. So Srila Gurudeva explained like that. So when we say Vishnu Bhakti Pradaya Devi, then this bhakti towards Radha Krishna, the divine couple. Not only one or other, but towards the divine couple. Because for example, when we say Om Vishnu Pada, Shtotra Sata Shishri, what is the meaning? Our Gurudev, Nityasiddha Parikar of Srimati Radhika, he is on the lotus feet of Vishnu. Doesn't make any sense. So what is the meaning of this Vishnu? Radha. Not only Radha, Radha, Krishna and all associates. Ashtotara Sata, 108 Sakis, along with Radha Krishna. Om Vishnu Pada, Ashtotara Sata. Shri Shriman. He's taking shelter in all the qualities of Shri, all the potencies of Radha. He is having that. Shri means Radha. Like that. So this is the way to understand what is the meaning of all the hidden meanings of this word. The meaning of Gopi means Gupta, Goponya, hidden. So all this program is hidden program. Hidden. So all the words, they will have an external meaning and also a internal meaning. One sadharan meaning means mundane, common meaning, and also rasik meaning. Rasik means related to the deep emotions that in Vrindavan, Radha Krishna are experiencing. So Om Vishnu Pada Shtotra Sata. Radha Krishna, at the lotus feet of Radha Krishna, followed by 108 Sakis, the prominent Sakis. That's our beads, you know. Our Japmala, 108 beads are there. Plus the head. The head means Radha Krishna. It's the same meaning. Om Vishnu Pada Shtotra Sata. Om means O means Krishna. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, I am the letter A. O. U means Radha. And Mo means all the jivas, means we. So these are the Nitya Vastus, the eternal objects. Only whatever has soul is eternal. What has no soul is not eternal. So Om means Radha Krishna and all the jivas and all the souls who are serving them. All their expansions also. Ayavyu and others. You know? So in this way, Gurudeva is giving beautiful Harikatha. Just today I was talking with Rambhadra Prabhu about this Brajamandala Parikrama. Just now I am coming from Vrindavan. We have performed this 84 Kosh Parikrama. And Srila Gurudeva has told that I have kept something here for you, hidden in all these places. And when you come here, when you listen to this Harikatha, when you put your head in the dust of these holy places, and you roll yourself in that dust, and you pray for one drop of that mercy, and Radharani, she is ready to shower so much mercy on you. And you can see also in the Brihad Bhagavatamrita, Gopkumar, he is describing. Actually, Srila Gurudeva, he gives a purport in that book, Going Beyond Vaikuntha, which is Gurudeva's narrating this Brihad Bhagavatamrita book. So Gurudeva says, how when we are in the Dham and we are walking from holy place to holy place, we should be performing Nam Sankirtan. That Nam Sankirtan is very special because it's Prema Nam Sankirtan. And chanting the specific names of your Ishtadeva. You go from place to place. At that moment, at any time, Prem can manifest in your heart. And it can throw you on the ground, completely mad, completely what? Lost. This Braja Prem. Yeah. So we should always try to go for Kartik program. Always try. It's very important. Gurudeva said at least once in a year you recharge your batteries. If possible twice, Gora Purnima. Also going. If possible thrice, Rath Yatra. Yeah. These 3 times, if you can recharge your battery is good. If not, then for sure Kartik month. This is Radharani's month. And you should be in Vrindavan, where she is Brajeshwari, Raseshwari, Vrindavaneshwari. Taking shelter of Srimati Radhika, especially in Seva Kunja, in that area that Gurudev's Rup Sanatana Gaudiya Math and Gopinath Bhavan are situated. This is where all the kunjas of the closest manjaris of Radha are situated. Especially Gopinath Bhavan area. This is called Rupa Kunja. Rupa Manjari's Kunja is there in that area. Not without reason Gurudeva has acquired that plot. Same thing also Rup Sanatana Gaudiya Math. So all these places, they are so high and so special that we cannot imagine the great fortune and advancement we can do by going there and just putting our head in that dust, just praying, with slight sincerity. Oh, please, if you're merciful with me, you can allow me to do some seva in this Nikunja, Nivritta Nikunja, most secret kunjas, where not any Saki can go, not any Sakha can go, only the maidservants of Srimati Radhika can go and serve like that. So don't have this misconception that parikrama is not needed. Going to parikrama is like too much austere and waste of time. Never think like so. Never. And Gurudev used to say, in parikrama time, I don't want to see anyone chanting Japamala. I don't want. And Gurudev used to take out the japa from all brahmacharis and everyone and say, when this Harinam Sankirtan is going on, do you know who is leading this Sankirtan party? It's Mahaprabhu himself. And you, Mahaprabhu is singing and dancing here, and you are in your Malakura. Running behind. Oh. This is weird to say, like that. Yeah. So, they say never. And this Prema Nam Sankirtan is going on, you should go and just dive yourself deep in that. Raise your arms and just chant the names of Gaur Hari, Radha Krishna, Govinda, like that. Japamala becomes nothing. Far away. What is Mahaprabhu's movement? Japamala movement?
Sankirtan.
Harinama Sankirtan, the congregational chanting of the holy names. So is there anything higher than being in Vrindavan during the month of Kartik under guidance of Guru Varga, visiting all the Lila Sthalis, doing Harinama Sankirtan? following Mahaprabhu's footsteps, nothing higher than that. Therefore, Gurudeva himself has done that every year, without fail, every year. And when you come out of that, out of this month, then you return back home. Then you can do your Harinam, then you can do your meditation, because you have collected now so much. You are like charged with so much power, spiritual power, and you heard that Harikatha is fresh in your mind. Then you can remind all the beautiful leelas of Vrindavan, and then you can do bhajan. But if we do not first cultivate and have the strong impressions on us, after what we're going to remember? Our anarthas are very strong. We need a shock treatment for them. And this shock treatment is going to the dham, and just jumping that dust, rolling there, just forgetting about anything else. Going to Ter Kadamba. Gurudeva is one of his favorite places. Ter Kadamba, Bhajan Kutir of Srila Gurudeva, where he used to write his books, Bhakti Samrita Sindhu, Vidagda Madhav, Lalita Madhav. And Gurudeva used to say that the impression the Goswamis left in the atmosphere of the places are so powerful that it is still there now. So just by entering in that, in that bubble, of energy, you cannot imagine how much benefit you're getting. So Rupa Goswami, when he was writing about any kind of leelas of separation between Radha and Krishna, all the trees, they would dry and like wither, become very like that. All the environment would also feel that separation, that pain. But whenever he would write about the meetings of Radha and Krishna, all the trees would blossom, and the flowers would sprout, and the fruits would come out. Everything would be green and beautiful and very nice.
They could feel the feeling with the.
Sorry?
The trees could feel the
Yes. Because their emotions is so powerful that it affects the whole environment.
No ordinary tree.
Also ordinary trees. But when they are in ecstasy, when they are manifesting these sattvic bhavs, what happens is that from the pores of their bodies, particles of prema is being spread all over. And everyone who is around, they can feel and they can be touched by that. They can be touched by that. When there is an authentic manifestation of prem, everyone will also feel bewildered and touched by that. Everyone. We have the example of Haridas Thakur when he went to the market to, and he saw the snake charmer. With the snake, he was playing the flute, and the snake was dancing. He remembered the pastime of Kaliya, Krishna dancing on the hoods of Kaliya and subduing Kaliya. Immediately, he became senseless. He fell on the ground. He began to become like a fish out of the water, flipping like that, and foam came out of his mouth. All his bodily transformation manifested, and everyone was coming and trying to help him and taking his feet dust on their head, paying obeisances to him like that. And from afar, one angel's Brahmana is watching. Say, what is this? He's a Muslim. How is people offering him so much respect just because he is rolling on the ground crying like that? Oh, what to speak if I will do that? I am a Brahmana. Oh, everyone will come and respect me so much. And what he did, fell to the ground to do a big drama, like that. And everyone was like, what? No one was like feeling anything. And they thought, he's a cheater. And the snake charmer took a stick and began to beat her, and then he stood up and ran crying, like that. So, yeah, I think time is gone. Any question?
Heeft iemand nog vragen?
One question, Maharaji. What if there's no Sankirtan going on around you by the Kram? Can you then do your japa, or is it also not good to do your japa and do yourself Sankirtan? If there's no party doing it,
No, if there is no party, of course.
Then you can do your japa.
Yeah, you can do your japa. But Gurudev, you try to be with the Sankirtan.
Yeah. But if the Sankirtan is going on, I can't imagine how someone is doing the japa, because you dance, you can't hold yourself to dance.
But many people, they will avoid going near the Sankirtan.
Really? Really?
Just to chant japa.
Really?
Yeah. That's the main thing. That's what Gurudev was saying. And don't hide yourself. Don't be away from Sankirtan. Thinking that japa will be because you want to complete your 64 rounds during Kartik. This is misconception. If Sankirtan is there, if Gurudev is there, if Mahaprabhu is there, and you are avoiding that, you are not belonging to Mahaprabhu's movement. Mahaprabhu's movement is not chanting japa like that. How many rounds Rupa Goswami chanted every day?
3 lakh.
Rupa Goswami?
Rupa Goswami?
Rupa Goswami was just saying, and
Fainted.
Oh,
senseless.
and he fainted.
Fainted for hours.
So he didn't do one time?
It's not fixed. It's not sure. Because every day is different. Every time is different.
Niet Islam.
Islam.
Bewusteloos.
Maar dit is he fell asleep. No, he didn't fall asleep, he fainted.
Bewusteloos.
He cannot even start singing Hare Krishna. Just by saying Ha, he's already going into internal consciousness. And the service he is doing, is the service to real Nam. Nam means whom? Means Krishna and Radha personified. Nam, Guna, Rupa, Lila. Nam is not a vibration. Nam is Krishna himself. So, therefore, Gurudev makes the point. Whose chanting is more powerful? Rupa Goswami, who could not even complete one name, or Haridas Thakur, who was chanting 3 lakhs every day.
Let me think a little bit. I see. Who's more higher?
Yes,
Who's more higher?
Who's chanting is higher?
I think Rupa Goswami, because he felt immediately the love.
Because he was doing the real Nam Seva. Because he was serving directly Radha Krishna. But if Haridas Thakur was doing that or not, it's not sure. It's not mentioning anywhere that he was serving in Siddhadeha. Because he's Lord Brahma. With Prahlada Maharaj mixed. So he's doing as a sadhaka 3 lakhs Harinam. Therefore he became known as Namacharya. Mahaprabhu gave him this title Namacharya because of his Nam Nishtha. But his position is not sure. If he was serving directly Radha Krishna or not, that we cannot say. But Rupa Goswami was. So in this way, see, all these subtleties, are very important to situate ourselves and to avoid misconceptions and to avoid the disconnection with Gurudev. That's the main thing. Disconnection, as I told in the very beginning of the lecture, one is in more detail, can disconnect you. Be very much aware and careful. Always under guidance of Gurudev's near and dearest, those who can reveal Gurudev to us, and share Gurudev's heart. It's very much important. Always under their guidance and their contact. And Kartik Parikrama is a good time that you have so many together who can enlighten you and help you and guide you. So this Kartik Parikrama is cannot miss. At least 1 week, 15 days, if possible the whole month. Otherwise, at least 1 day even if you can go.
1 day. Then come back. 2 days travel, 4 days travel, 1 day. But that's even 1 day in Kartik.
Good job, you won it.
Yeah.
Last one question. You just started
Book is ready, huh? Book is ready.
She's doing now.
Very often. Sound will be.
Yeah.
Sound is problem.
So then we just need to shut it.
Yeah.
So just a small question here. You stress out the importance of going to Parikram. As well as I remember when Gurudev was here, and a long time ago, I just Krishna when came to home 96, when Guru used to go to the beach and he'd see the dunes and the mountains, he would say, oh, this is like Govardhan, or oh, this is like, this is like Vrindavan, I'm actually in Vrindavan. So we can see from here that Acharya, when they actually speak from Vrindavan, they never out of Vrindavan.
Yes.
But from our point of view, when we go to Parikram, Rupa Goswami is teaching us Tishtim, Brajitat, Anunagi, Vinanagami, right? We have to be under the guidance of Shri Guru, Yeah. So, again, at the same time, you mentioned also that the dark period comes when the Acharya leaves. So how can we, at the same time, in this period, where we are now, how we can do like perfect Parikram? Even though Shri Guru is present, but physically we might experience some difficulty because he's not there, in a physical way. And so how can we reconcile this point, of how to do like perfect Parikram and associate with
Perfect,
like-minded,
Perfect may not be possible, but at least something is there. Our God brothers, they are our also shelter. So you see who is favorable to you and who is connecting you and inspiring you.
Towards Gurudev.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you do.
Then can associate.
Definitely, yes.
And then with that you can decide.
Gurudeva, he won't come back anyway, no? Not possible. So somehow it has to be done somehow. Or if with seniors, even from devotees from other missions, no problem. The most important thing is the proper nourishment of the earth. Yeah. So Gurudeva one time told that, even if another person from another mission comes, he may become the real inspiration for you. Not necessarily in the same mission you have to find. That's why we found Srila Bharati was saying Maharaj.
Right, exactly.
Not different from Srila Gurudeva. Capable of helping us in all ways in the same way. Of course, Srila Gurudeva has his specialities, but Srila Maharaj also has his. But as Srila Maharaj used to say, our goal is the same. Gurudeva may take you this way, I may take you from this way, but we will go to the same point. Our goal is same. Our Guru Varga is one. They have the same goal. So, as long as they are like-minded and affectionate, then it's plenty good.
So in this way we can still be like in this 8th shlok from Rupa Goswami. When we do Parikram, it's still like under guidance, even though Gurudev is physically not present. When we associate and because if we do Parikram,
but it's not saying about Guru in this world, it's about Anuragi Jana. It's any person
Right.
who has anurag. It can be anyone, not necessarily our Gurudev. Okay.
Okay.
Because some persons, they might think that, oh, Gurudev is physically not present, no need to go to Parikram anymore. So, but this is actually a very dangerous idea or conception.
Even if you don't find anyone, then you can go by yourself or with some other devotees who are, no matter. At least something.
Right.
And remembering Gurudev, remembering his Harikatha, remembering his moods, it is also being with him. It is also being with him.
Yeah.
That's what I did this year. So, more questions?
Meer vragen? Eventueel Nederlands kan.
You have so many questions, Maharaji, but
Then?
We should do like a question
Take
answer.
your time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm leaving you, say, oh, I didn't have time.
no, you're staying. You're staying a week.
People like a group, we should like organize some kind of a question answer
Yeah, it
session.
can be one day.
Session, yeah.
Every Friday.
Make sure you write down everything.
Yeah, right. We collect all the questions.
Tomorrow then, we have again program here, and if possible again on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday Saturday in Damodar Prabhu's place, and Sunday in Raman Prabhu's place, Radharan Prabhu's place. Okay, Gaur Pramanand.
Bhakti Maharaj ki
Jai.